A year or so later, we're still here. I still don't know who I am, and I'm still struggling with my identity. As opposed to last year where I genuinely questioned my identity, this year I have answers. Last year, I turned into my cat to help with my identity crisis. And whilst in the moment it did help, it's a year later and I'm still struggling. Maybe turning into my cat wasn't the answer. So today, I decided maybe I'll go for something that's closer towards me and something that you guys agree with too. First, I just want to say this was gonna be a whole different person. I was thinking about turning myself into Michael Jackson. Because I turned into my cat last year, I was thinking maybe I'll turn into Michael Jackson this year. Also because the Michael movie came out. I decided I'm gonna be turning myself into... Who is that? Oh my god. I decided I'm gonna be turning myself into... I'm gonna be turning myself into... That's right, I'm turning myself into Pink Panthers. People say I look like Pink Panthers, and this is the biggest compliment I have ever received. And also, turning into Pink Panthers is pretty good because she's growing out her eyebrows. Me, I talk about my eyebrows in every freaking video. Hello, they're here. Okay, my eyebrows are gone, so, I mean, they're grown, not gone. Pink Panthers grows her eyebrows out, I'm growing out mine too. Now, I think a notable thing and why people might think me and Pink Panthers look similar is our eyes, because I feel like we both have the round Here we go. A year later, I'm starting off with some concealer. This is my second makeup video in a row, which I actually don't like filming videos where I sit down. I kind of like movement videos more, but sometimes you guys like where I'm just like chill. I did mention that compared to last year, I feel like I have answers towards why my identity crisis is still an ongoing thing. Today I'm going to go into a whole deep dive, and let me know if you relate to this, low-key. I applied concealer under my eyes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now just because I want to get it out of the way. I haven't rewatched the video from last year, so I'm not quite sure what I spoke about in that video, but compared to last year, I know that my mental game has definitely shifted. Well, what I remember from last year is that I was just actively, genuinely unable to commit. And I would commit to so many things, or I would say that I'm going to commit to things, but I would not show up. I started to kind of give up on myself, that I didn't have a chance in the environment that I was in, or that I wouldn't be able to succeed. Big thing in the industry is that you need to make connections and network with people. I struggle really bad with speaking with people and interacting with people, whether you're a stranger or not. But it didn't make sense to me because growing up, I always wanted to be this big star. What can I do? Let's try it. I think a big part of me struggling with my identity is that I kind of feel like I don't fit in anywhere. I really feel like that stems from being excluded as a brown girl. I remember growing up in high school and primary school when people wouldn't treat me the same way, or when I kept just getting rejections or not being treated well. All I could deduce it down to was my race and my skin color. I felt that me being a brown girl was a disadvantage for me, which is weird considering my school was very colored and most of the people in my school were also brown. But for some reason, brown girls were treated so differently compared to the brown boys. It's kind of like this inside joke between my friends that I'm like whitewashed. I wouldn't say I'm whitewashed, but I definitely wanted to try and relate to the white experience rather than the brown experience. I guess this is something I need to like fix within myself. I'm gonna blame someone. You know what? Let me blame it on someone. I'm gonna blame Somber.
I am getting a divorce.
I think struggling to connect with your own cultural identity can be a very big factor for being able to have your own identity as a person. bronzer. Guys, I'm really tired. I came from a shift. It's bleeding down there. I'm not feeling it. The worst cramps you could ever think of. I'm genuinely thinking about skipping the sugar pills of the birth control because I don't want to deal with a period anymore. I'm so serious. And I was in that shower crying. Why do I have to deal with a period? Why do I need to bleed for a whole week every freaking month? Why is that a thing? God probably does exist because according to everyone, he's a man, so a man is gonna be misogynistic. I do have religious trauma in a sense that this one person in high school who I confided in turned out to be a really religious man, saying I would go to hell, yada yada yada. Baby, I see you at the club every weekend. Now what? Now who's going to hell? Yeah. Glad for that experience because I met better and great experiences afterwards. So thank you. Look at that bronzer. Oh, I think I did too much on the nose, like she keeps her eyelids kind of brownish, and I love that because my eyelids are already brown. I think a big part of why I'm struggling with my identity right now as well is because I'm not really doing anything. Like everyone else my age is either studying or like working full-time, I would say. No one's kind of just there, and I feel like I'm very much there. Growing up, I did see so many things for my future. Like I said, they were all creative. But when I got to a certain age, there was a time when I thought there wouldn't be a future. Now there is a future. So I'll start looking like Pink Pantheress once I put those lashes on. I'm telling you right now. She has a low-key brown smokiness under her eyes, like on her bottom lash line. Now for some reason, I can't function as a human being in society. The anxiety that cripples me is genuinely taking over my life. I knew I struggled with anxiety, obviously, but I just didn't think it could get worse. What can I do? Pause. I just realized she has more of a buttonish nose than me, so I'm just gonna put a bit of contour on the bottom of my nose. I think I'm also having an identity crisis because I feel like I need to act to be with people. Like I need to put on a front. I said I had to clear out my head, but tonight I think I lost the plot instead. These are times where I wish I had bigger lips, honestly. These are times where I want to contradict everything I say and get lip injection. Let's get onto the lashes. Does this come with like a glue? I'm not sure. But let's check this out. This is new. Charlie got it for me. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to buy eyelash, like these freaking tweezers, so I can like tweeze all the freaking blackheads out of my nose. Did I throw away my glue? They're already sticky, so maybe this is better to use. Do you think I could just use real glue? Okay. We're making progress. Oh shit. Oh my god. Is it? Now I don't have a wig that is like Pink Pantheress-esque. Instead, I'm just gonna do a hair up type of hairstyle that she has and take my bangs out. And let me find my lips. I'm just gonna do my lips how they are. Okay, I don't think I ever wear a color. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Let me change, I'll be back. Essentially, I am going to do my bangs. When I have the bangs, that is what makes me Pink Panther. Okay, that's good enough. What the? And maybe I'll do the sides too. I think you guys are not ready for the reveal. It's gonna be Pink Pantheress down. Pink Pantheress down. My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. Thank you. Very nice curl texture. Hey, ooh, is it illegal? Hey, ooh, this pussy lethal.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to be FaceTiming some of my friends to see if they'll recognize Pink Panthers, of course. Bro, I just ran into someone. Bro, you won't even freaking like believe it. Bro, wait. Do you want to say hi? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by...
I feel like you look more like Pink Panthers normally.
Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're glad to meet me. Now